It's all good, all right. It's all good. I don't know what the issue is, man. I've been having some issues with the every time I'm trying to stream, I'm having issues, man. I don't know what the deal is, man. Every time I'm trying to stream, always some problems, man. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this thing, man. And also I'm busy and I'm tired, so I just don't have time. I can't figure this shit out. I never can get it figured out. Shit. This is crazy. Anyways, guys, yeah, thanks for tuning into my stream. We've been lots of background noise. Anything? Lots of background noise. Anything? Lots of background noise. Anything? That's all right. It's okay. I give up, man. I'm at that point now. I give up. I'm definitely not cut out for live streaming, man. I know this is not gonna be my job. This ain't gonna be my job at all, man. I just totally suck at this, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good, man. What can I do? I'm not good at streaming, man. I'm not good at it, so forget it. I'm not gonna give up though. I'll still do some streaming from now and then, especially when I come home from work. I'm so tired. It's so hard to stream. My back is killing me, man. And can you imagine when I start my insurance work, when I'm doing my insurance work plus my regular work, then I'm gonna be really so tired I won't be able to get any type of work done. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning into my stream. This is Toronto Brad. So I'm not I do podcasts, but I'm not a podcaster. Mainly, I like to just talk about Thailand. And yeah, I'm just glad you guys joined me for my stream. And yeah, I wanted to talk about Johnny Somali. So he's still, the Korean government's still going to be trying to put more charges on this guy because of the things that he did. So they're saying that when he was disrupting the business, so they want to lay a charge on him of disrupting a business or something. So that's one charge. They want to do some terrorism charge against him. They also want to do a charge for North Korean propaganda. So they have so many charges for this guy. I don't think he's ever gonna get out of jail, man. To be honest, they were saying 10 years, they were saying 30 years. I was saying I didn't think he was gonna go to jail for that long. I thought maybe he would go to jail for about like a year or something like that. But no, man, I think they're throwing the book at this guy. Like they're gonna be like, they're coming in hardcore on this guy, so he's gonna get the book thrown at him. So yeah, man, that's life. That's why you gotta follow the rules, guys. Don't be a rule breaker. You guys gotta be, have some decorum in your life, man. Will he get prison time? Oh yeah, he's guaranteed to get prison time. This time around, but he got prison time in Japan. I know when he was in Japan, but he didn't get that much. He only got like 30 days. And I was thinking initially, I was like, the South Koreans are going to give him 6 months. But man, the problem is not the Korean prosecutors. It's all the Korean diaspora that are all over the world, dysphoria. But anyways, whatever. Those Koreans that are overseas, they hate this guy. So they keep going into the Korean government to throw the book at this guy. So they're the ones that are making it very hard for the prosecutors in Korea to give like a 1 year or something like that. They want to throw the book at him. But the problem for Korea is this, and I'm going to be real straight with you guys. Korea is a colony of the United States. All right? Korea is a colony of the United States, just like it was a colony of Japan. Okay? And that means that they can't go against their master. And even though everybody in the United States hates Johnny Somali, they can't go against their master. And that's the problem for the Koreans, is that they can't really give an American a really hard sentence, because he's American and they're their masters. I'm being straight with you, So So they're kind of in a bind, right? They can't give him a hard sentence. They can give him, like I was saying, they could give him 6 months. Maybe I changed my mind, and they can give him like 1 year. But let's face the facts. Let's face facts. Korea is a colony of the United States. Western Europe is a colony of the United States. Hell, even Canada is a colony of the United States. So we don't have the power to go against our master. Like even here in Canada, we can't do something that the United States doesn't want. They're our master. So we have to do what the US says. So yeah, Korea's in the same position as Canada. You know, they would love to give him, they'd love to throw the book at this guy, but they can't. They can't. He didn't do anything egregious. He's a joker, he's a streamer, he's famous, all of these are mitigating factors. He's doing it for views. I don't think there's any malicious intent. He's just trying to entertain. So it's going to be hard to put him away for years and years. So that's why I was saying initially, I was saying like, all right, maybe he's going to get like 6 months, you know. Yo, what's up, scissors, man? We're talking about Johnny Somali, man. This guy keeps getting in trouble. And I'm just giving these guys a breakdown of my assessment of the situation, where I'm just saying that I'm as much as the Korean Americans and the Koreans all over the world are telling the Korean government in Korea to give a hard sentence. I said because of geopolitical circumstance, because of the geopolitical situation right now with Korea, I don't think they're going to be able to give a hard sentence because of the geopolitical situation that's going on right now with the United States, with China, Russia, North Korea, and the fact that Johnny Somali is an American, even though he has a light bulb head. We like to make fun of these light bulb heads. But he's still, even though he has a light bulb head, I guess he's still American. So, yeah. That's gonna be a problem for the Korean Americans that want him to go. They want him to go down, man. They definitely want him to go down. They don't want this guy. They don't want this guy to see the light of day, But But anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. And by the way, guys, I apologize. I've been having so many issues with my live streaming, man. I can't go live. Every time I go live, my internet goes down, or my volume is off. That's a good question. I think he was born in the United States, because the way he acts, I think he's born in the United States. Yeah. 6 months to 1 year is probably about the max that he's gonna get. Only because, like I say, first of all, yeah, the Koreans don't want Johnny Somali in their jail for 10 years, okay? Trust me, they don't. But what they will do is they'll probably give him a passport ban. I don't know if they're gonna ban him for life, or they'll give him a 10-year ban or a 15-year ban. But they're definitely gonna ban him from Korea for 10 years. Minimum 10-year ban. And he'll get a 10-year ban. They'll probably put him in jail for 1 year. Yeah. Yeah. The way he talks and the way he acts, so entitled, he doesn't act like somebody that got citizenship. He acts like somebody that was born in the United States. He's very entitled. He's a brat. So yeah, he definitely wasn't born in Somalia. He was born in the United States. But to Somali immigrants, that's why he has a light bulb head, right? So, we say when you got the light bulb when you see somebody and they got the light bulb head, what do you say to them? You know what you say to them when you see the light bulb head? You guys know what to say, right? You guys just put your two fingers up like this. You put your two fingers up like this and you say, "Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now." Whenever you see that light bulb head, just pop right up. Look at me. I am the captain now. That's the shit. You come straight with that shit. They love it. I'm telling you right now, they love that shit. But anyways, so you know, yes, where was I before I went off on a tangent there? Yeah, he's first generation American. He's entitled. He's a brat. But the Koreans don't want to put this guy in jail for 10 years. It's not worth it. Not worth their time. So he'll probably end up in jail for like 6 months to 1 year, and you'll get a 10-year ban from Korea, and that'll be the end of it. And then now here's the thing though, a lot of countries in Asia have already banned Johnny Somali. So I don't know where he's gonna go. Is he gonna go back to Minnesota? That's where he belongs, man. He needs to go to Lake Minnetonka and get baptized in Lake Minnetonka. That's what he needs to do, man. I'm just being real with you, man. He needs to find vanity. He needs to find vanity and what's the other one? Apollonia. And then go to Lake Minnetonka and get baptized. That's what I would do. If I'm Johnny Somali, I go back to Minnesota. I'd say, hey, Vanity, hey, Apollonia, let's go get baptized Lake Minnetonka style, man. You know what I'm saying? And Vanity can wear that thing that she wore in 51 Pickup. I don't know if you ever seen that movie, 51 Pickup. Is it called 51 Pickup? Do you guys know that movie that I'm talking about with Vanity? Oh man, I don't know if you guys know that movie, guy. But if you guys ever seen Vanity before, I don't know. Was it? Yeah, I think it was 52 Pickup. Vanity, 51 Pickup. It was such a good movie, man. You guys don't even know, man. Was it Vanity in 51 Pickup or was it Apollonia? I don't know. I can't tell them apart, man. If you know Vanity and 52 Pickup. Oh yeah, that's the movie. 52 Pickup. There it is. 52 Pickup. There it is. How many of you guys ever saw that movie 52 Pickup? So I'll just give you guys a synopsis here. 52 Pickup is in a 1986 American neo-noir crime film starring Roy Schneider, Anne Margaret, and Vanity. And it's based on the novel 52 Pickup. Wow, maybe I might want to watch that tonight. Maybe I'll see if it's on my Netflix. Can watch it tonight, man. I think it's a good movie. Or I could watch that or Action Jackson. I don't know. Oh, man. So, wow, yeah. Yeah, anyways, that was a good movie, man. Yo, man. You never heard of 52 Pickup with Vanity? Oh, man. You guys need to watch this, man. Roy Schneider and Vanity. Yo, G Chan, Phil Pines, what's up, man? What up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to my very corrupted Johnny Somali podcast. I don't know, every time I try to go live lately, everything's been going wrong. Like my Wi-Fi goes, my sound goes. I've been having the hardest time with my internet connect, not my home internet connection, but when I'm over in the mall, my Wi-Fi has been just trash. So that means I got to use my own data to do it. Action. When I was a kid, he used to let me watch Charles Bronson too. Is this a troll hangout? No, man, we ain't trolling nothing, man. We ain't about that trolling game, guys. We don't do that shit here. At least I hope I'm not a troll. The T.O. The Granny Chaser, single man travel to Asia. Yeah, that's me, something Wong. Yeah, the Granny Chaser. Hopefully back out in Thailand soon, man. I gotta wait for all my coworkers to book their flights, and then once they all book their flights, I'm gonna book my flight, and we're gonna be out of here, man. Go straight to Thailand, see what's going down out there. Stay away from Johnny Somali. He's worse than Chris Travels, aka that guy from Scarface. Canada has the highest cell phone plans in the world. Yeah, I know, man. I pay my cell phone plan now is $80, but I did get a cell phone. So I'm technically only paying $45 a month for my cell phone plan, but I don't got like, Jeff Lepard has. I think Jeff Lepard has unlimited internet. I'm not 100% sure, but I think like 200 gigabytes. I don't know. It's basically unlimited. I don't think you're ever going to use 200. Like, I barely use 10 gigabytes a month of my data. So that tells you how much internet I use. Thought we was trolling Johnny Somali. Yo, Stu Diddy D. What up, Johnny Somali? But listen, we were already talking about Johnny Somali. I was telling these guys that Johnny Somali, once he finishes a sentence in Korea, which we expect Johnny Somali will do about 6 months to 1 year, he's got to go back to Minnesota. And I was giving Johnny Somali the idea, if you go back to Minnesota, you're gonna get baptized in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. You know what I'm saying? You go there, get baptized in Lake Minnetonka. And I was saying, yo, guy, you better get Vanity and go get Apollonia to come with you to do the baptizing. That's what I'm talking about, right? You're gonna get baptized by those two right there, man. Two of the most prettiest girls in the entire United States. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was a kid, I used to love Vanity, man. She was my dream girl when I was growing up, when I was a teenager. Her, and then Apollonia came. Yeah. You use 800. Yeah, maybe I do on my home internet connection use 800 gigabytes, but there's no way on my cell phone I use 800 gigabytes. Like, barely I use 10 gigabytes, maybe 15, maybe 20. I don't think I've ever gone over 20 gigabytes. Plus, I'm doing the live streaming on the streets and I'm using my data, so I don't go over that much. Johnny, yo, Film Mission. Thank you for joining my very crappy Johnny Somali live stream. I'm having all kind of issues with my filming Film Mission. I have problems with my internet. I have problems with my cell phones. So I apologize in advance, Film Mission. But we were just talking about Johnny Somali, Film Mission. And I was just telling these guys that I think Johnny Somali needs to quit overseas and just go back home, man. Oh, you're back at base. Yeah, I was watching your stream, man, and that was a massive walk. You went all the way from Annex all the way to the Yorkville. You went past the Annex. You were at DuPont and Lansdowne, and you came all the way onto Bloor Street, and then you went all the way to Yorkville. Yeah, man. Dundas West. Then you went through the Annex, and then you came all the way to Yorkville. That was a crazy walk, man. I don't know how you do it, man. I wasn't able to chat because my phone, my same crummy phone, it blocks me from the chat. I can see the chat, but I can't type. I was trying to get back into your chat. I couldn't get back in. I was trying to type something, but I couldn't type anything. Yo, man, have you been smoking broccoli? No, I don't smoke broccoli, man. Yeah, Film Mission. I'm very aligned with politically with Phil Mission, and he has this girl that he hangs out with, Hannah Fudge. I say I'm aligned with these guys. Now, I have a problem with Trump, and I will admit that I do have one problem with Trump, is that Trump, like the Democrats, so the Democrats and the Republicans have the same problem, man. They seem to care more about another country than their own country. And Trump, the same thing, man. These guys all care about that country in the Middle East more than they care about their own country. So I'm like, I want to ask Donald Trump. I want to be straight to Donald Trump. What kind of American are you, Donald Trump? What kind of American are you? Why are you giving all the cabinet posts to people that are citizens of another country? Don't you care about your own country? Why is it that country that you make all your guys appointees from, Why did they get all of the attention and not the people of your own country? Why not give the United States the same love that you give to that country in the Middle East? I don't get it, you know. So, and the thing is, and here's the thing, you're not allowed to say the name of that country online. Otherwise, you'll get censored, you'll get canceled, because they own everything. They own all of the means of communication. They own all the means of me speaking to you. That's why Trump is beholden to them. They own all the money. And that's why Trump doesn't care about the United States. He cares about that country first. If you notice, your politicians seem not to care about your country, but they only care about that country. Think about the reasons why. But I can't get into that. I don't want to get into politics, but I think you guys understand where I'm coming from, that even in Canada, we are so starved for political leadership here. We already have a dingbat clown. We have Bozo the Clown as our prime minister here. And we have an option of getting another guy. His name is PP. That's an unfortunate name. His name is PP, like you got to go PP like that. And he goes to Switzerland and he goes to Davos, man. What's wrong with these guys? Why are you going to Switzerland, man? You got to care about the people in your own country. Why are you going to Davos? No one said to you, we're going to elect you prime minister to go to some economic forum in Switzerland. We didn't elect you for that. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. These guys, they're so stupid, man. They think we're stupid, Yeah, they serve the corporations, man. They serve the corporations. They don't care about their own people. It's not even that they serve the corporations. They serve that country, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. No, man. Oh, man. These fucking demons, man. What can I do, man? We have a guy here. His name is Maxime Bernier. And he's the guy I would vote for, but he don't got much chance, man. Yeah, they're literal demons, man, with long noses and big ears. They have long noses and big ears, They're demons, man. I don't know any other way to say it, What can we do, man? They're demons, man. They kill little babies, man. To be honest with you, man, they kill little babies, man. I don't know what else I can say, They kill little babies, they kill little kids, beautiful little kids, just straight demons, man. But we're not allowed to talk about that shit here, We don't want to get canceled, so you hear me. It's brutal, man. It's brutal. But anyways, guys, let's get on to some more cheerful topics. Let's not go down the rabbit hole of politics, which is something that I always get it trapped into it, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Lotto. I'm in depression, Lotto. I'm in depression. You understand? I'm having depression. I told you already. I'm in a serious state of depression. I think I'm going through a midlife crisis right now. With life. I'm getting old. I'm 50 years old, man. Yeah, man. I'm an old man and I have a midlife crisis, but here's some good news. So let me get into the good news, man. Let me get into the good news, man. Let's not talk about those guys because otherwise we're going to get all depressed here. Let's keep it positive. So I am going to be doing my provincial exam for insurance, guys. And so I'm excited. I'm excited about that, And yeah, man, I think Johnny Somali's in trouble. Even if he comes back to her, yeah, that would like to go. Yeah, yeah, I heard that, man. I saw the Korean Americans, man. They were like, man, we're gonna get up on the roof, LA riot style. You remember back in the LA riots? A lot of you guys may not be old enough to remember LA riots because that was like 30 years ago. Most of you guys may not have been around at that time. But during the LA riots, the Koreans were famous for getting on the rooftops, and they got their AR-15s, and they were just sniping the people that were trying to loot. So they would clean house, the Korean Americans, man. So they're good. They're a good shot. I would hope they're a good shot. You're Korean and you're American. You should be a good shot with a rifle. So yeah, I can tell you right now, there were definitely no black people looting in the Korean neighborhood. I mean, you could try, but you wouldn't get far. So yeah, man, the Korean Americans are serious now. They want to go after Johnny Somali, so that guy better watch out, you know. Yeah, mandatory. Which toilet? Saying you're. Yo, man, I'm in the process of turning. Oh, okay, of turning on the memberships. All right, congratulations, Canadian Vasily, man. You're gonna have the memberships on. That's awesome, man. Congratulations to you, Canadian Vasily. That's something that's not depressing, man. Yo, guys, Canadian Vasily is one of the top Toronto live streamers. I was watching Canadian Vasily the other day, but not on his stream. I was watching on another YouTuber, and he was on it, and they were eating at one of my favorite restaurants at the Harborfront, which is the Pearl Chinese food restaurant, dim sum, Pearl. And I saw Johnny Strides was there, who hangs out with Jeff Lepard. Jeff Lepard wasn't there. Yo, speak of the devil. There's there's Jeff Lepard. Speak of the devil. I was just talking about Jeff Lepard, and there he comes in. He pops into the chat. And Film Mission, we got Film Mission and Jeff Lepard. Yeah, and he got monetized. Nice. Canadian Vasily got monetized, man. Thank you, man. Canadian Vasily has monetized Jeff Lepard, so we got to give up a big ups to Vasily and to his channel, Destination Toronto. I know you guys were all down streaming at the Santa Claus parade, so big ups to all you guys. I should have come down there because my whole Sunday was wrecked because I missed my buddy's text to go see the Gladiator movie, so I missed it. I could have been down there with you, Johnny Strides, Toronto Tech and Transit. All the big Toronto streamers were down there, so I do apologize for missing that, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, big ups to Travel Fund 69. Thank you for coming into my live stream today, guys. Yeah, Hannah Fudge. Hannah Fudge. I was talking to you one night and then you disappeared on me, Hannah Fudge. I was here chatting to you one night about Donald Trump, and then after that you disappeared. And then I was looking for you ever since, Hannah Fudge. I didn't see you. And then I sent you a message on Instagram. I wasn't trying to creep into your DMs or anything. I was just like, where the hell are you? So big ups to Jeff Lepard, Film Mission, big ups to Canadian Vasily. We got the whole Toronto crew in the chat today, man. All the big Toronto streamers are in the chat, man. And Canadian Vasily just got monetized, man. So he's going to be making some big money. Now, Canadian Vasily, when you start streaming live and you do your streams, man, you got to let me know how much money you're making. So maybe I'm going to be downtown streaming as well. Maybe I should do it as well. So Canadian Vasily, we got Film Mission, Hannah Fudge, and Jeff Lepard. Big Toronto streamers up there with the top Toronto streamer, which I think is Johnny Strides, or that girl from North York is also pretty big. I forgot what her name is. The girl in North York that travels. I forgot what her name is. But she's a big streamer. She's bigger than Johnny Strides. So there's a few Toronto streamers that are big. Even that Indian girl is bigger than Johnny Strides. What's her name? Lily Singh? I don't know. Does she still stream? Lily Singh? She was a big Toronto streamer back in the day. So I don't know if she still streams though, but she's big. But there's a few of the ladies in Toronto are pretty big streamers, man. So anyways, guys, yeah, so anyways, where were we? So yeah, we were talking about the Korean Americans gonna go after Johnny Somali. So yeah, man, it's very possible, man. I would say for Johnny Somali, better for him to stay in Minnesota. You know, Fell is the biggest he can stream per days without break. Oh no, it's okay, Hannah Fudge. It's all right. But yeah, I was telling Phil Mission, Jeff Lepard, Hannah Fudge, Canadian Vasily. I was telling these guys that I think it's safer for Johnny Somali to go to Minnesota, and then that way he'll stay safe from the Koreans because I don't think there's any Koreans in Minnesota. So that's probably his best option. I told him to get baptized in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Yeah. And we're planning my trip. And yeah, I should be out there in January in Thailand, guys. I'm gonna be out there in January, so we'll do that. That should be interesting to go out to Thailand, and yeah, it'll be all right. And yeah, man. So we got the top Toronto streamers in the chat today, man. Yeah, yeah, January. I haven't been in Thailand in years, man, because of the pandemic. The first thing that blocked me was the pandemic, and then my job changed. 10,000 links. Oh, man. Anytime I think about Minnesota, when you think of a state, you always think of a person. Whenever I think of Minnesota, I just think of a pack of Somalis. It's so weird because you think about the heritage of Minnesota. Minnesota was founded by Vikings, right? Minnesota is a land of Nordic people. People from Sweden and Norway and Denmark are the people that founded Minnesota. But nowadays, whenever you think of Minnesota, you're just thinking about Somalis. The first thing that pops into my mind when I think of Minnesota is the two fingers. Look at me. I am the captain now. Just boop. It used to be Minnesota was all Vikings, but not anymore. Their Viking heritage is gone now. Oh man, poor Minnesota, man. Minnesota is bar none. Minnesota is the most left-wing state in the United States. Everyone will say no, no. California is the most left-wing state. No, no. Oregon is the most left-wing state. No, no, no. Washington's the most left-wing. No, Minnesota is the most left-wing state. You know why Minnesota is the most left-wing state? Because it doesn't matter how close or how far the two opponents are, the Republican and the Democrat will always win in Minnesota. At least in California, the Republican has a chance. But the Democrats, they totally dominate in Minnesota. Even though they don't have the same margin that they get in California, they always win. That's the difference. So the margin might be close in Minnesota, but the Democrat will always win. That's the one thing that I know about Minnesota. So, as well as Minnesota is just packed with Somalis. That as well. That's another thing I know. So, yeah, man. So I think, yeah, Johnny Somali's better off going to Minnesota. Don't go to California, guy. The Koreans are waiting for you out there, man. If you go to LA, they got their ARs waiting for you, man. Oh man, poor Johnny Somali, man. He can't travel in peace, man. The Koreans are chasing him from state to state, country to country, man. So yeah. So, but anyways, guys, it's good that I have everybody here in the chat. I have Jeff Lepard, Hannah Fudge, Film Mission, you know. Yeah, no, Jeff. We were just talking about that, Jeff. We were saying that no, we don't think he's gonna stay in Korea that long. Once his trial's over, he's gonna get 6 months to a year. We just don't think the Koreans are interested in holding Johnny Somali for 10 years, man. We just we just don't see it. Plus, I think I was saying Johnny Somali that Korea, like Canada, I was telling these guys we're a colony, right? You know, we're a colony of the United States. And as much as we'd like to hate to admit the fact that that light bulb head is an American, he is an American, and the Koreans have to answer to their master, just like the USA has to answer to their master in the Middle East. Korea has to answer to their master, and their master is the United States. You know, so if the United States say jump, the Koreans have to go how high. So that's another reason right there that I don't think he's going to spend more than a year in jail. On top of the fact that I don't think the Koreans want to hold on to Johnny Somali for more than a year. So 6 months to a year and he'll be out. But they're throwing more and more charges. Maybe they're doing it to disincentivize streamers from coming to Korea because they're just finding more and more charges to throw at Johnny Somali. So maybe they're doing it to scare, yeah. Yo, man, Vasily, $1 and $5 memberships, man. Don't worry, Canadian Vasily. I will become a member. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but I'll become a member of your channel. I don't know what package I'm gonna choose, but I'll become a member. I've been streaming for 2 years, monetized, Canadian Vasily. I never set up my memberships here. Yeah. 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 Go to sleep, Vasily, man. Thank you for coming in. And yo, guys, if you guys want to support Vasily, get a membership on his channel. Somebody can drop Vasily. Can somebody drop Vasily's link in the chat and hook those people up that want to become members? And I think he said he's only doing it for $1. You can become a member of his channel. And he's one of the biggest Toronto streamers, guys. He's going to be bigger than Johnny Strides, man. I'm telling you right now. He's going to be bigger than Johnny Strides. He's already on his way, and, he's going to be making a lot of money, guys. So get in on the ground floor, guys. This is your chance to become connected to a famous YouTuber. Okay. I remember when you got my... Yeah, it was 2 years ago when I got monetized, man. Yeah. So he's one of the biggest streamers in Toronto, guys. So good luck, Vasily. Make sure to hook up with my friends here, Hannah Fudge and Film Mission. Film Mission, I don't know if he's in the chat. Canadian Vasily. Obviously, Jeff Lepard. We're all connected here, Toronto streamers. So all of us are streamers except for Hannah Fudge. But Jeff Lepard's a streamer, Film Mission's a streamer, I'm a streamer, Vasily's a streamer, Johnny Stride's a streamer, So definitely connect up with those guys. Vasily, we're gonna hook you up. I'll make sure when you get your membership, I'll get a membership, man. Yeah. So yeah, man, we'll do it up, guys. I'm glad that we have a good community. I can't believe all of the Toronto streamers, we all know each other. I know every Toronto streamer, all of the biggest Toronto streamers all know me, which is crazy. And a lot of it's because of Jeff Lepard, because Jeff Lepard hangs out with Johnny Strides, and Jeff Lepard is a big streamer. Hannah Fudge, Film Mission, Canadian Vasily, Toronto Tech in Transit, CPAN. Oh, man. I know every streamer in Toronto. I met almost every streamer in Toronto. Liam. What is that? Epic Nation. We know Euro Nation from Jeff Lepard, almost 100,000 subscribers. Like all of these big guys, we know them all, man. So, and it's good that we have a community where we all know each other. It's so amazing that we all know. And I met Film Mission by chance when he was out. He was walking down the street, and he was asking everybody if you like Trudeau, and I just went off. I'm like, I like Trudeau. What the hell? Do you think I like Trudeau? I remember Film Mission came up to, what do you like about Trudeau? I'm like, what the hell? I was like, you put a mic in my mouth and you telling me what do I like about Trudeau? I couldn't believe it. I was like, I don't like one thing this guy does, man. I don't like one damn thing that Trudeau does, man. I don't like you sending billions of dollars overseas. I don't like you bringing in 10 million people a year. Making the housing costs is insane. I don't like you censoring free speech. So that's another thing that the liberals like to do now. They like to censor free speech, man. And they like to censor free speech. So you can't say things on your mind. You're not allowed to say the name of one country. you know. Yeah, I know. I saw that, Jeff Lapard. You're not allowed to say the name of a country, otherwise you get censored. They're gonna say you're racist because I don't like a country that's killing little kids. So, they want you to. So in the UK, so now guys, let me tell you something. In the UK, United Kingdom, you're not allowed to say nothing against that country. They'll send the police to your house. If you say anything against that country in the UK, they send the police to your house, man. And yeah, they've arrested journalists and everything. So in the UK, it's bad. I don't know if it's gonna get that bad in Canada, but I think we're on the thing. They did that thing to that journalist. His name Richard Medhurst. They arrested him when he came back to the UK. I think he was in Thailand. Funny enough, I think he was in Thailand and he came back to the UK and they arrested him, which is insane. I can't understand what's going on, man. It's just the world is going totally crazy. All of the countries that we live in are countries that claim for freedom and democracy. Yet they say you have free speech, but you don't have free speech. United States is all about free speech, but even Trump, the people that are under Trump are making laws right now that say if you say anything against that country, you're gonna go to jail. That's how serious it is right now. They're like, if you say something against that country, which is the master country of the United States, you're gonna go to jail. That's insane. I can't even, doesn't even make sense. But the girl went on TV and she said that that's what she wants to do. So if you tune it up, you can go on the YouTube and you can see where she said it, man. Yeah. My first super chat came from Phil Pines, man. At this point, I'm just hoping for lower taxes. So it doesn't matter who, that's what I was saying. It doesn't matter who you vote for. You get screwed, man. You're getting screwed. They want to take, maybe I'm a libertarian. I believe in just pure freedom. I don't know if I want freedom and I want a government that cares about the people of its country. I want a government that cares about the people of its country, not another country. Is that populism? I don't know. Is that fascism? I don't know. People are going to say you're a fascist. But I don't think it's fascism. I think it's caring about your own people. But people will say I'm a fascist. But, whatever. But I guess they could say I'm a fascist, I guess, if I say that. Phil Pines, you were not. And then I'm gonna say that I guess I'll say Tuna Kahuna was my first super chatter. It must be Tuna Kahuna or Capio or Stu D. Those guys were the crime family. Those were my boys. Those were my guys that were donating to me from the get-go. Stu D, Capio, Tuna Kahuna, or maybe Jeff Lepard might have been my first super chatters. Could be something long. Exit to Thailand. Could have been Exit to Thailand. I don't know who my first super chatter was. One of those guys. I can go back to that first stream. Actually, you know what? I can go and tell you who my first super chatter was. So, I don't know, man. It's like a long time ago, man. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's too long. I don't want to go back all the way. I have to go back 2 years of chats to find out who my first super chatter was. But I think it's Exit to Thailand, man. You know exactly who it was? Was it John Thomas, Keith Jenkins, salute? Was it Barry the Boss? Barry the Boss never gave me even $1, man. Barry the Boss. I don't know who could it be, man? Barry, could you imagine if Barry the Boss gave me a super chat? I gave that guy super chats for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I gave that guy Barry the Boss super chat. I found my stream where I got monetized. Give me 1 second here. When did I get monetized? I got monetized in September. course, Man Elk always dropping the super chats on me, man. So Man Elk was Man Elk was my first super chatter. $2.79. His same super chat all the time. 279. Internet Monster. Phil Pines was the third super chatter. Phil Pines was number 3. Thank you guys for your support, man. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Holy crow. And then Tuna Kahuna comes in there. Look at that. Then Tuna Kahuna came in with $100 super chat, man. Always Tuna Kahuna, man. He always dropping $100 on me. Yeah, man. Honeyco's number 1 mod, man. 10 points for old Phil. Yo, man. It took me a while to find this old stream. Thank you guys for remembering my super chatters, even though I did not. Thank you so much. Man Elk, Phil Pines, Tuna Kahuna, Internet Monster. You know, you guys, big ups to you guys for supporting my channel, man. So that's amazing, man. And yeah, man, don't forget, support Film Mission. And don't forget to support Canadian Vasily, because they both have monetized channels. And they're both the next big thing in Toronto streaming, guys. So I want those guys to get big ups, you know. So yes, man. Yeah, man. You support these guys, man. Get their channels, blow their channels up, you know. I would appreciate it, man. Yo, man. And yeah, man, when I get my insurance license and I'm making some big money, oh man, I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm gonna be dropping some big super chats, man. When I'm making that money, because I think with the insurance license, I should be able to make at least a couple hundred, $200-300 a day in addition to my actual job. So that would be amazing, because I'm gonna do it my own self, right? I'm gonna get my laptop. I'm gonna set up my own spreadsheet. I'm gonna generate my own leads. I'm looking forward to it, man. Like real financial consulting work, you know. And the thing is, the commissions are crazy on insurance, man. I hope I can send you $20 on Christmas. Thank you. Thank you, Rabbit. No, man, I'm just like, I have to do my provincial exam and then I'm going to do it. Phil Pines. It was, yes, man. There you go, man. Phil Pines in the house. Thank you very much for such a twerp that we just don't care. That's why that's why we go in on it. We have no mercy. You know, when somebody is just miserable and mean to you, even though you've been supporting him and you've been giving him super chats, and then he still goes off on you, you don't care why he can't get a job because he's dyslexic and he can't read. I mean, you know, why would we care? Yeah, when are you gonna meet Barry the Boss? I was supposed to meet him when I was gonna go to Angela City. That was before we had the falling out. I was gonna go to Angela City and I was gonna meet him in Angela City. That was always the plan, right? But then, yeah, man, after he turned into such a turd, when I got monetized, he became like a devil. Then, like, you know what I'm saying, man? You know, so. So that's the reason. Yeah, man, he became like a devil. And after that, I said, forget it, man. I wasn't going to meet that guy. So, you know, you have a few YouTube idols, man. Everybody has people on YouTube that you have an idol on YouTube you want to meet. So I wanted to meet Bangkok 112. A lot of guys, we wanted to meet Bangkok 112. This was the guy we wanted to meet. We wanted to meet Cheap Charlie, man. We wanted to meet Dead Farang. These are people on YouTube we wanted to meet. It's like how the kids today, they want to see I Show Speed. So they see I Show Speed, they follow I Show Speed all over the world. They love this guy. He's a YouTuber. So same way that we love Bangkok 112, or we like Dead Farang, or we like Cheap Charlie, or we like these guys that were bringing us the content that we were interested in. We were like, go out for these guys, you know. Yeah, when he was there. Yeah, you told me, man. You told me. And he stayed at some nice hotels, but I've never been out to Phuket. That's the thing, right? So, yeah, those hotels in Phuket, he always has the guest-friendly hotels, man. Do you remember Hector the Toad? Of course I remember Hector the Toad, man. He was a few floors above me. Was he there at the same time, or he was just did a review and then you went to that hotel. I don't want. Oh my God! I don't want to meet any. Hannah Fudge, you already met the most famous YouTuber. You've already met the most famous YouTuber, Hannah Fudge. You met the most famous YouTuber, the most handsome YouTuber of all time, by the name of Toronto Brad. You already met him. And I remember Hannah Fudge when we met, you were following me all around. So, that's enough for you. So, plus you have Film Mission as the second prize, You can't always be with Toronto Brad, so you got Film Mission. You can follow him around. The most famous YouTuber in your life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So yeah, man. We all have a nice community. This Toronto community, we have a Toronto community within the Thailand genre. So within the Thailand genre, we have our own Toronto niche of all these Toronto people like Man Elk and all these guys, man, and Arrow, Be the Arrow, and all the boys. We have all these huge Canadians in here, so it's good, man. I'm liking it, man. That we have our own subset within the Thailand genre. That's why Barry the Boss don't send you no money, Jeff Lepard, because you're a part of our crew, and so you don't he don't want to give you any money, man. He's like, forget this guy, man. Got Canadian Vasily, we got Johnny Strides, man. We got a huge subsection in the Thailand genre of just the Toronto and the Canadian people, man. So that's pretty cool, man. But yeah, guys, you guys are cool, man. And thankfully, you guys hang out with me. So we hang out like in real, which is awesome. And we are trying to become better content creators. We're trying to get better equipment. So Film Mission always is talking to me about, using a better camera. So I need to like my action camera. I got it for $40. So I have to get like a GoPro. So I don't know if I can afford a GoPro before I head to Thailand. But I have my action camera and I got my S24. So I should be able to give you at least 4K quality video, 4K as well as 4K live when I'm in Thailand, man. No, get a DJI. It's way more stable. Okay, DJI like that. Oh, the Osmo 3 DJI, right? Is that what you have? The Osmo 3 DJI? So maybe I have to get that. Osmo 3 Pocket, the Pocket DJI something. 3 Osmo Action 4. Okay. I'm pulling it up right now. Yeah, Osmo Action 4. Okay. Yeah, you know who has one like that? I think Johnny Strides. I think Johnny Strides has one of those little things. Okay. Oh, just the Action 4. DJI Osmo Action 4. Okay. 299. But I like the Pocket, man. I like the Pocket one. That's what Chocolate Man has, and also who has it? Chocolate Man. Johnny Strides has it. The Pocket 3. These ones are so good. The reason that I like the Pocket 3 is because it's so tiny. People don't even see that you have it. That's really, I really want that. You think about Sony Cam that there's a sport camera. It's stronger. Okay. Yeah, I like Bald and Bankrupt's vlogs. He's a good vlogger. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for Sony is old, outdated. Yeah. It's definitely outdated, man. But maybe some people like it. I don't know. $90 for this thing, man. Look at that. He's a good vlogger, but bad filmer. Yeah, $90. That's not bad. To get one of these little cameras for $90, that's all right, man. DJI Action Osmo. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, guys, you guys have been really supportive, man. I didn't plan on doing a long live stream. I just wanted to do a 30-minute live stream tonight, and I gotta sleep because I have work tomorrow, guys. I can't stay. But I fell asleep on your stream. Oh man. And then when I woke up, your stream was over. It was like 4 hours. But anyways, guys, take care. Thank you so much for popping in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. And yo, man, it's all good. I like that, man. Take care, guys.